The year 2022 marks the 20th anniversary mark since Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. And obviously, as rumors continue to grow and circulate here in the LEGO Star Wars community, the idea that we could possibly be getting 20th anniversary LEGO sets from Episode 2 is definitely at the forefront of a lot of people's minds. We've had rumors coming out within the past couple of weeks mentioning an ATTE, mentioning other different things that could be pointing towards a possible 20th anniversary group of LEGO sets. And today, I want to talk about 5 LEGO Star Wars sets inspired from the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones that I would love to see make either a comeback or a first iteration in the year 2022. Now, down below, guys, make sure you go ahead and drop a like and also subscribe. Of course, we'll be getting reviews and news videos out here on the channel whenever there comes official announcements. And also down below in the comments, guys, let me know which of my top 5 are your favorites. And also, if I don't mention one that you're looking forward to, that you really want to see, make sure you let me know down below in the comments. I really want to know what you guys are thinking. So Episode 2, in my opinion, is definitely one of the more lackluster Star Wars movies. However, it does set up one of the most exciting time periods for me, which is the Clone Wars. Of course, the end, we do see the first battle of Geonosis, the clones coming into the arena, battling the Geonosians and the droids. It's a really fun scene to watch. Of course, it sets up lots of future content that we got from Star Wars, including this TV show, The Clone Wars. So this is why I kind of want to make this video. The Clone Wars is one of the most exciting eras for me personally, and I'd really like to see some more LEGO Star Wars that's coming from that. So again, we're going with top 5. The first one being number 5, and that is the Hailfire droid. This is by far one of the coolest ideas and concepts from the Separatist army that I've seen. It's basically just this huge droid that has 2 spinning wheels. So not only is it super fast, but it also has a huge salvo of missiles. You could see it fire them in Episode 2 and in different content from Star Wars that we've seen so far. Now, LEGO's made a couple of iterations. I actually want to say LEGO's made about 3 different sets, if I can remember them correctly. Of course, one of them being all the way back from the original first waves of LEGO Star Wars, but there have been some really cool ones, and one I'd love to see coming back is something similar to what we see here. Now, ideally, the Hailfire droid would sort of partner with a set that would include lots of other battle droids, whether that be regular ones or super battle droids, and this way it's sort of maybe be like a $30 or $40 army builder for your droids. That is sort of how I envision this set would look like. It's sort of very similar to a battle pack, maybe something like the 501st set or like the Dark Trooper set, where maybe we get this build that is the Hailfire droid, a couple other regular battle droids, a super battle droid, something like that. Now, obviously, given with inflation, this would most likely be around $40 or $50, but this is something I would love to see, especially as someone who loves to build mocks. This would be a great way to build up your droid army, as well as getting other variants within the army itself, such as the Hailfire, such as the Spider droid. So that would be really, really cool. Now, my 4th selection in my top 5 is actually something that the rumor has popped up recently, and that is an ATTE. That is something we've seen very prominently in both Episode 2 sets as well as the Clone Wars, and this thing is super freaking awesome. I'd love to get this back because it is definitely a core component of the Republic army, especially when they are attacking on Geonosis. We saw this in Episode 2, so of course that makes sense. I guess this is obviously goes without saying, but a criteria to fit in this list is we have to see it in Episode 2 for it to commemorate the 20th anniversary. Now, LEGO's made a couple of different versions, and again, it spanned through different time periods. We've seen Clone Wars, we've seen Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, we've even seen Rebels with older Rex and his ATTE. Of course, I'd love to get an ATTE that focuses on Episode 2. Ideally, it would come with a Jedi, maybe even Mace Windu, or just a generic Jedi would work pretty well, but then we'd also hopefully see 2 or 3 more Phase 1 clones, similar to the ones we've seen in the clone pack that came out on January 1st. Again, likewise with the Hailfire droid, the idea is you'd be getting this walker to not only build up the arsenal for your own Republic army, but you'd also be getting a substantial amount of minifigures, maybe 4, 5 of them, maybe split them between Republic and also droids just to have a little battle going on. This would be super cool. Now, if you're asking me, I would personally like to see an ATTE from the Clone Wars, from the Siege of Mandalore. Then we could get P2 clones, then we can get the Maul Mandalorians and the Mandalorian Loyalists. However, that is definitely not going to be happening in the future, so I'm going to stick with my Episode 2 prediction. Now, coming in at number 3, this is a little bit different and might be a curveball for you guys, but I would personally love to see Count Dooku's Solar Sailor come back. This is one of the coolest ships in Star Wars. I just love the look of it and the aesthetic. How the wings open and close is just really, really cool. Now, this is something that I would probably expect to be priced around $60 or $70, something we're very used to seeing with the Mandalorian Starfighter and the upcoming N1 ship as well. I'd love for the set to include, obviously, Count Dooku and his droid. The Magna Guards were really cool. However, we didn't really see them in Episode 2, so maybe we could replace that with Yoda, maybe Obi-Wan, or maybe Anakin to have it be like a little little bit of a fight and Dooku's escaping. I think what would be really cool is if we even got this set, but you would combine it with the Geonosian duel between Yoda and Count Dooku. Maybe that would be like $100+ set, but having maybe a complete scene like that would be really cool. It's been such a long time since we've gotten a Count Dooku minifigure, and I believe the only Solar Sailor Lego has made was inspired from the Clone Wars. Obviously, Wyatt does have Magna Guards, but I would love to see one based off episode 2, have it be a little different, include something more accustomed to the movies. That would be super, super cool. Now, coming in at my second pick here is probably something that a lot of you have been wanting, and that is a Geonosian Arena. As many of you know, later this year, there is a rumored $500 plus Lego set. It is, in my opinion, that will either be a Death Star or another Master Builder series set, maybe even a bigger UCS set. I'm leaning more towards Death Star, but on the off chance it is not a Death Star, I'd love a Geonosian Arena. This is one of the coolest scenes in Star Wars, in my opinion, having the gunships come down, drop the clone troopers, just utterly decimating, and just this big battle going on. There's been a couple of great renditions of a Geonosian Arena, both on Lego Ideas, on Rebrickable, and even some really cool models from BrickWiz 59. All of these are fantastic. I'm not too sure how it would fit in the $500 price range, but some of the things I'd love to see included, of course, are the 3 different animals, the Accolade, the Reek, and the Nexu, and then, of course, even the sort of chariot thing that Padme and Anakin go on, which I believe is called the Orae, and you would also have the big spires, the big pillars that both Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan are sort of tied up to. You could even have the big gate where the animals come out of. You could also have the stands, maybe including a couple of Geonosians. Obviously, you'd have to include Jango Fett, so maybe this is a way we can get a Jango Fett minifigure, but this is a really, really optimal set. I think this would do phenomenal. I also think Lego knows that this set would do really well. In terms of how realistic it is, I'm just not really too sure. I don't really think it's going to happen, but that would be a great set to get. And coming in at my number 1 overall pick, this is something I would have loved to get before, but now this is a prime opportunity. Of course, it is a Playscale Republic gunship. This would be a stellar set, selling out left and right, probably comparing to when the 501st Battle Pack came out. This would be such an incredible set. A lot of people were disappointed that Lego made the gunship in UCS scale and really wanted to see something along the play scale where you could play with it, use it in a mock and stuff like that. And this is just an absolutely huge opportunity for Lego to come back and do that. Now, of course, episode 2 inspired, so we'd love to see the episode 2 version of the Republic gunship. In terms of minifigures, I'd love to get 5 minifigures in this set: Padme, Anakin, Obi-Wan, and then hopefully 2 clone pilots. So that would be an amazing set for me, probably priced around $130, $140. Obviously, I'd have to see the gunship to get my final opinion on it, but I think that would be such an incredible opportunity for Lego to bring back one of the best sellers of Lego Star Wars of all time. I think the Republic gunship is definitely one of the more recognizable things from Lego Star Wars, especially prequel fans. This is an incredible opportunity for Lego to bring back the gunship and make it a focal point of hopefully their summer wave. So guys, that is my video for my top 5 Lego Star Wars Episode 2 sets. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below which of my 5 is your favorite, and also if I didn't mention something that you're personally looking forward to, let me know down below in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.